Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scardamelli of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of January 17th. So your theme for this week is this very unhappy looking card. This is the Three of Swords. Swords is the element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. 3 is a dynamic number. We're started into the journey in the element. And you can see that, there's the heart on her cheek, the tear tracing down. There's been some kind of pain or heartbreak that has come from communications, either self-communication or from communications from others. So this week we're going to look at moments where it's easy to start to fall apart when we get these messages from ourselves or others. They attack the mind, they attack our hearts through the mind, and we need to decide, how do we handle these things? How do we decide whether they're true or not true, and how are we going to let them affect us or deal with them so they don't? The focus card for the week is this wonderful Major Arcana card, the Magician. And of course, you can see here he is in his lab. There's all this electricity going on, the test tubes below, this floating golden ball in the air. The magician is the one who can take the idea, move the energy of the idea down, and make it real, manifest it in physical form, which of course speaks to all creatives. All creatives in some level or other are magicians. That's why people say to us, how do you do that? I don't know how you do that. So your focus this week is to really think about, how am I the magician? What is it I do that is my magic in my unique way? And how do I strengthen that magic and use it to its fullest potential? And when I do that, then I can take action, because here is the Ace of Wands in the place of the action. Wands is the element of fire in the realm of spirit, creativity, career, and work. And you can see this propulsion, the propulsion behind this wand shooting up out of the earth with all the fire and energy behind it. The dragons, who are the beings of fire, and the ace is the beginning. It holds all potential and all possibilities. So your action this week is to finally start, give first steps to take action on, start to be the magician and manifest this energy into something real, whether it's a book, a performance, a composition, whatever it is. And when you do all those things, then you receive this magical gift of the High Priestess, another Major Arcana card, and in fact she comes right after the Magician, so how appropriate she shows up. You can see her mostly in the water. She holds in her left hand the pomegranate, the seeds, the fertility of ideas and of wisdom. And then you have, of course, the sign of the owl over here, another sign of wisdom, and the sign of Isis on her forehead, the scroll over here. She stands at the threshold between the conscious and the unconscious. She gives permission to dive deep into the unconscious, to access those ideas, the knowledge, the wisdom that we need to create works that have meaning and significance. So be ready to receive her gift this week through dreams, intuition, and insights. So as we look at the story for the week, even though it starts off somewhat uncomfortable and painful with this theme of the Three of Swords, this is really an opportunity to look at, how do we deal with things like rejection and criticisms and remarks that are couched in painful ways? How do we arm ourselves or guard ourselves so that we don't become subject to this kind of feeling this week? Then to ask ourselves, how are we the magicians of our creative work? How do we manifest into physical form the magical energies of our creativity? Then take action, take an opportunity to begin that creative project that has so much energy and propulsion behind it, and be in tune and open to the gifts of the High Priestess with her deeper wisdom and knowledge and access to the deeper insights into our creative work. And this is Paula Chafee-Scardamelli of DiviningTheMuse.com, wishing you divine musings.